Going second, play against Dark type deck. Start the game with Bagon. Not good. At least we are going second. I need to draw my Salamence then. Salamence can one-shot opponent Darkrai. The problem is Hydreigon, right? If the opponent run Hydreigon, we are also in danger since Hydreigon can charge energy by its own. Maybe it is just Obstagoon deck. Yeah, Obstagoon also really bad for us because it can delete our energy. It means that I cannot rely on this active Bagon. If the opponent have Pierce and Obstagoon, then we won't be able to attack with Salamence. Opponent doesn't hold that many cards. Maybe I have to play this Copycat, right? No other choice. Search for baby Pokemon or Professor Research maybe? This is better. I need to find my Mars, so in case the opponent take down my Mantyke, we can disrupt the opponent. Make sure that the opponent doesn't have a way to win the game. We have Juggler. Yeah, I need my Mars. I have to keep store energy to Hooh EX. The reason is Obstagoon and Pierce can delete 2 energy of our active Pokemon. Opponent probably hold Pierce. We move Bagon to the front. Pierce is so annoying. If only I have fire energy, I can play Juggler. Opponent can play Pierce, delete 2 energy. Yeah. Opponent shouldn't attach energy to Darkrai since their Obstagoon is not ready. I have Juggler. We don't have to attack with Lugia. Opponent Obstagoon is not ready. Let's play Juggler and generate more energy with Hooh. I cannot rely on Salamence. If the opponent play Mars, shuffle away my Salamence, then we will lose this game, so I have to attach energy to Lugia EX. Alright, we can beat this Obstagoon deck thanks to Juggler. We counter opponent Pierce. Nice game. Juggler MVP. Start the game with Hooh EX. At least we are going second. I already swapped out 1 copy of Leaf to add Mars. That way we can shuffle the opponent key card back to their deck. Once the opponent take down my Hooh EX. At this point, we are too slow, right? Indeedee deal decent damage to our Pokemon too. Should I play Mars now or should I wait? Opponent deal 90 damage to my Ho-Oh EX. At least I can play Phoenix Turbo once. We can attack with Salamence. Let's play Phoenix Turbo once. Yeah, I should have played Mars first. I cannot play Mars and Juggler in the same turn. But seems like opponent cannot find their main attacker. Opponent think that we are going to attack with Lugia and discard all of our energy. But actually we are not. Drop this Ho-Oh EX. Juggler. Flip heads. Never mind. We take recoil damage here. Not good. By playing Juggler, move energy to Salamence, we don't have to discard all of our energy in order to attack. We are going first. Cannot find my baby Pokemon. Let's drop this Lugia EX while we can. The problem is once we lose our Ho-Oh EX, we cannot move our Salamence to the front. Because Salamence can take recoil damage, easy to take down. The opponent tried to find Peculiar Plaza too. Right now we are just too slow. Cannot draw baby Pokemon and leave to fix our board. We can try to hit opponent Mega Gardevoir once and then play Cyrus, one-shot it with our Lugia EX. Opponent store energy to Indeedee now. My Ho-Oh EX won't survive Indeedee. Going first is really bad. Opponent get their Mega Gardevoir. Will the opponent bring Mega Gardevoir to the front? I hope the opponent bring Mega Gardevoir to the front, yes. Opponent play Peculiar Plaza. But the problem is the opponent also can play Dianta. Opponent Mega Gardevoir can heal to full HP if they play Dianta. I still can evolve my Bagon into Salamence. Hope the opponent cannot draw their Dianta. That way we can win the game by target opponent Mega Gardevoir. No Dianta. Opponent play their Indeedee. Okay, we win this game, right? Let's hope that the opponent also doesn't have red card. I hold too many cards, by the way. Makes the opponent get a lot of value with their Copycat. Okay, we win this game. Come here, Mega Gardevoir. Let me take down Mega Gardevoir. Opponent concede first. Nice game. Okay. Play against fighting type. This is our final adjustment for this deck. I add Mars into this deck, swap it with 1 copy of Leaf. Right now we are facing Hitmonchan, not good. I have to search for my Salamence or Hooh. Tyrantrum, bad news, right? Cannot find my Salamence. Let's play our Bagon. Opponent will one-shot my Pokemon one by one with Hitmonchan. At least the opponent won't get a lot of value with their Copycat, right? Opponent run Copycat to help them search for Tyrantrum. I cannot find my Salamence. That is crazy. Maybe it is better to play Mars in previous turn, so I can play another supporter next turn. Opponent found their Yugioh fossil. I need to draw my Salamence. One shot opponent Hitmonchan. Opponent probably run Giovanni, you know. I keep generate lightning type energy at this point. We top deck Salamence. What a top deck. Alright, GG, nice game. Mars will destroy the opponent. No Tyrantrum for you. Dragon Dive. We are not taking any recoil damage. Boom. Okay. Finally, I can showcase Salamence's full potential. Tyrantrum still not able to attack, and Salamence can one-shot Tyrantrum, right? Nah, actually, Salamence cannot one-shot Tyrantrum because of heavy helmet. Going second. We need to search for our baby Pokemon, right? Play against Incineroar. The problem is once the opponent take down my Salamence, opponent can target my Hooh too. Because Hooh will vulnerable to Cyrus. Let's play Leaf. Opponent play different Leafeon. That Leafeon cannot one-shot my Magby. But Incineroar can do that. Fire Fang deal 50 damage. We need to find our Salamence or Lugia to take down Incineroar. And win this game. Yeah, Lugia also works, but I prefer to win the game with Salamence. Can I draw my Salamence? Of course. Well, this is a risky play, right? If only I have Juggler. Now the opponent know that I have Salamence. I store energy to my Bagon instead of to my Lugia. Yeah, opponent can win with Cyrus now. I should have attacked with Lugia, my bad. Too focused on my Salamence. Alright, we still win this game, don't worry. What a top deck, right? Opponent think that I'm going to attack with Salamence, but actually not. I'm going to attack with Lugia. Okay. Opponent concede. Start the game with Mantyke. Opponent play Ogerpon deck. Play Professor Research first because I want to pull my Hooh. With Professor Research, we increase our chance to pull Hooh. Cannot find my Bagon this time. I want to save one board space for my Bagon. That way I can play my Salamence. Opponent can generate energy with Forest Breath. Ogerpon can deal 120 damage only. If the opponent take down my Mantyke, it can be bad for us too, right? Yeah, I cannot sacrifice this Mantyke. Opponent doesn't hold that many cards. Leafeon still not able to attack, good. Play Leaf, because I don't want to hold too many cards. We also deal weakness damage to opponent Leafeon. Store energy to Lugia, of course. Salamence also can one-shot opponent Ogerpon without Leaf Cap. Opponent concede. That is fast.